Look at me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't you dare say that. You're not ugly. Okay? But I need you to listen to me. If you keep thinking that you are, that is what you will be. And now let me explain why. Hey, welcome to Ashley Advice. Grab a snack and let's chat. If you keep believing that you're ugly, then that is what you will be. Okay? I'm going to explain to you why. I want you to think. Okay? Think about that one saying. You know that saying that goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, I want to ask you a question. Why is it that when I just said that, why did you think about someone else seeing your beauty? I want you to take a second and think on that. And we're going to keep moving forward. But I want you to notice that. Now, it's very important to understand. You have eyes, okay? You have eyes. And you look in the mirror twice a day at least. You know, you go and you brush your teeth, you put your clothes on for work or school, you do your hair, blah blah blah. You at least twice a day you look in the mirror, right? The only eye of the beholder that you should care about is and should always be yours. Okay? Now, I want you to ignore and release all of the beauty standards that have been shoved down your throat for as long as you can remember, okay? They've been put there to make you feel insecure and doubt yourself and feel like you have to change or something. I don't know, but I do know you're not just confined to the beauty standards, because guess what? Like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and the only eye that matters is yours. I'm glad we're on the same page. Now look, I could sit here and I could tell you that you are so beautiful, that you are the prettiest person that I've ever seen. But if you don't believe it of yourself, if you don't think that you're pretty, if you don't think that you're beautiful, if you don't think that you're handsome, there's nothing that I can say to change your mind. Now, and this is very important, I've noticed there have been people that I've known in the past who, sadly, that was their way of thinking as well, okay? They would be in shambles because they felt that they were ugly. And this isn't about me, but I would try and tell them every single time that they're not ugly, because they weren't. I would look at them every day and I'd just be like, how do you not see what I see? You know? And I would tell them every day, or as many times as it came up, that they're not ugly. But it didn't matter, because they had convinced themselves that they were. And so that's all they would notice. All they would notice was the things in their life that aligned with the belief that they had created in their head. Like their crush not noticing them that day. Boom. They would align that with they're ugly. Or them not having a boyfriend or whatever. They would align that with them not being pretty. And it wasn't true. But it then became true. Because that was the only thing that they would allow their brain to consume. Are you following? Now, I say all that to say, if it is a choice Like I say, it is. Because it is. You choose to be ugly. You choose to be pretty. You decide. It's a decision. Half of it is belief. Half of it is belief. Okay? What you believe about yourself is what you then become. You understand me? But you want to know what's amazing about that? Any day, any second, right now, you could decide right now to change your mind. It's all about your mindset. If you decide today to abandon the label that you've given yourself, if you decide today to abandon believing that you're ugly, guess what? Your whole life is going to change because you're going to know that you're not. And once you believe that, that is what's going to shine through. And then also the people around you are going to perceive that, because accepting the belief that you're ugly, then it affects the way you carry yourself. It affects the way you talk about yourself, the way you think about yourself, the way you act, the way you dress, your self-confidence or your lack thereof. It affects every aspect of you, your energy, and people pick up on energy, and therefore it affects the way you're perceived. And believing you're pretty does the same exact thing. It affects the way you think, the way you talk about yourself, the way your self-confidence, the way you dress, the way you maintain your daily, like your personal hygiene, like everything. Now, I hope you're following, because I know I'm talking a mile a minute, and I know I usually throw in a lot of jokes and this and that. This is something that I'm so passionate about, because I truly know that there's only two things that go into being attractive. One, belief. If you believe it, then so it shall be. And two, your personality. That's it. There's just two things, but they're both very important, because look, if you believe that you are attractive, boom, half the battle done. Now, this is very important, because we're going to pause right there, but this is very important. I want you to think about, do we all know people like this? Oh snap, I had it to the side. But we all know people like this. Now, sometimes there are people who are, they have the belief part down, and so they are conventionally attractive. But if the personality isn't there, have you ever noticed it bleeds through, and it shines through, it supersedes their conventional attractiveness. It eats away. Like they could have belief from here to Jupiter. They could know in their gut and everything that they are pretty and they are attractive. But if their personality is bad, and what I mean by bad personality, I mean like mean to others, manipulative, vindictive, like just, you know what I mean? It bleeds through, and it starts to tear away at their beauty, because it shines through, because it's all energy, right? Now look, personality. You have a great personality, you're kind to people, and you help people, like you're just an overall nice, good person, right? Half the battle, the hardest part of the battle is already done. That's it. Like you've won the battle. The war is like in one day, and you already got the game plan. Like it's quite literally in the bag. Now you just have to work on that belief part, because when they come together, that's when magic happens. Do you get me? That's when magic happens. Like, one without the other, it usually doesn't. Oh, no, that's not true. When you have the personality, it shines through. But if it's hidden under disbelief, it's harder to see. Because, again, like I said, your belief about yourself carries in your energy and how other people perceive you, right? So some people will definitely see through it, see through your negative self-belief, and they'll know, like, oh my gosh, this person is so amazing, you know? But there are some people who, instead of trying to build you up so that you understand that and you see that, will try and tear you down, so that hopefully you'll never see that, and you keep hanging with them, or to get you to do whatever they want, because they want to tear you down and muddle your self-esteem to the point where you don't believe that you are as amazing as you are. At the end of the day, it all comes down to confidence. That is what belief is, right? Confidence is beauty. Okay? People have always asked me, like, I hate when people say that. Like, people have always asked me, like, what people? But believe me, I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't sit up here and lie to you. People have asked me, Ashley, like, how did you get to be so confident? Like, or it'll just be a statement like, Ashley, I wish I had your confidence. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I had to build my confidence. I've always been a very confident person because, I've just been blessed with a family that would always build me up, and would never try and tear down my self-esteem. Now, outside people, they have tried. That's a story for later or another time. But it all comes down to confidence. I want to take a little step back, and I want to talk to the person here that is afraid of their own beauty. You believe that you're beautiful. You believe that that you're amazing. And you have the personality, but you're so scared of being seen. And I've been there. I've definitely been there. You're afraid of being seen by those whose insecurities or jealousy towards you is evident. You're afraid of being seen by people who may be jealous of you, or their insecurities are agitated by something that's in you. You're not really doing anything on purpose, but it's something that's in you that is making them upset, and you're scared about them, like, physically harming you because of their anger. Now, I want you to look at me. You have to let it go. It may be easier said than done, but I need you to let it go. Let that fear go. Okay? You're running around trying to wear your ugliest clothes, or not doing your hair, or just like trying to hide. And it's not working. It's never gonna work because they can see you. Baby, they can see you, girl. Come from behind the glass wall. They can see you. You're, And I say this from experience. I've been there. I have been there. And I know it's not fun. It is not fun. And at the end of the day, you are not in charge of other people's insecurities, other people's jealousy. There's nothing that you can say or do to make them not feel the way they feel. Okay? There's nothing that you can do. You could go to school. You could go to work. You could go there every day with mud on your face, and they would still have insecurities or jealousy towards you that is ignited just by you being there. There's nothing that you can do to hide. So maybe if you want to, so stay vigilant, maybe, learn how to defend yourself. But at the end of the day, you gotta let it go. Like, you trying to hide behind unflattering clothes or an unflattering hairdo or whatever it is that you're using to try and hide and not be seen by people, you're still being seen. It doesn't work. And the only thing it's gonna do is leave you feeling miserable, unstylish, and hold you back from your true potential. Okay? So you gotta let it go. And you gotta live for you. Okay? Live for you and have fun. That's it. That's all you can do. Okay? To review, you're not ugly. Okay? You've just convinced yourself that you are. And so you've been going through your daily life, noticing only the things that align with the story that you have told yourself. How many times have people told you you are stunning? How many times have people told you you're handsome and you didn't believe them? Because it didn't align with the idea that you've put in your head. Okay? Change your mindset. Believe that you are pretty, handsome, attractive, whatever. And that is exactly what you will be. Because it's all about the energy you put out. What you feel and what you believe is how you will show up in your day-to-day life. And therefore, how people will perceive you. And you'll notice their perceptions, which all started from you believing. Okay? There's only two things that go into being pretty, attractive, handsome. And that's belief, number one, and personality. Well, they're both equally very important. Okay? You have the personality. Now you just have to believe. Okay? I love you so much. And let me know in the comments what advice you want next. Let me know if you don't want people to see your questions. DM me on Instagram, Ashley at AshleyXsid_, and I'll keep it anonymous unless you ask for me to, say your name or put your handle or, like a screenshot or whatever. Unless you tell me to do that, I will keep it anonymous, okay? And, and if you don't have Instagram, I do have a Facebook. I will tag it down below. If you know how to DM me on there, DM me on there. And same things, same rules apply. Not rules, things apply if you ask me for my advice there. I will keep you anonymous. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I really hope that this helped. I feel like there's definitely someone out there that needed to hear this. And I really hope that this has changed your mind and ignited you to make that mindset shift. And start living your best life. Treat yourself. Truly. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Advice with Ashley is back, baby. All right. I love you. Bye.